Hi everybody, Brian Duffy in the 19 News Digital Studios as we are following some breaking news here this afternoon. Firefighters on the scene of a fire here. This is in the Glenville neighborhood. We'll give you a live picture first, and well, you can't see anything at all there. We believe that's a combination of smoke and snow for the most part. But this is, again, I'm going to tell you where this is. It's in Glenville, off of East 105th. It's specifically on Garfield Avenue, 10719 Garfield Avenue. This fire started about an hour ago, and as you know, I'm going to give you some video here now. When this kind of thing happens, when you're dealing with a fire, so this video was taken within the last hour, and what we need to realize here, number one, is we don't know anything about the injuries inside of this home. If anybody had to be rescued, if anybody was inside the home, if anybody is okay or has been taken to the hospital at this point, we don't know. But what is a big issue that we're dealing with when we have a fire in this type of cold temperatures, it makes it extraordinarily difficult for these guys, the firefighters. You see the water spraying all over the place, and when you have wind chills like we have right now, any water is going to immediately freeze, which creates ice around the fire. It could freeze on the firefighters' faces. It can freeze basically everywhere. No transports, as I'm getting a note here. EMS dispatch supervisor confirms no transports as of yet, but EMS is on the scene there of this fire in the Glenville neighborhood off of East 105th on Garfield Avenue near Franklin D. Roosevelt Academy. I'd show you that live picture again, but it's still, I'm just not certain whether that's snow or it's smoke. I'm looking at some other live cameras where it looks pretty clear, so it might be smoke. I'm gonna pop that up real quick. That's the picture of the area on the east side. But again, I do want to warn you that I'm not quite sure why that is. That camera is just completely blocked like that. That could just be a problem with the camera. That could be smoke. That could be snow. I'm not sure what we're dealing with in that area. So I'm going to go back to the live picture here. Excuse me, not the live picture, the video that we have from the scene there. And again, no transports as of yet. That's the word from EMS and the dispatchers there. They are on the scene though, so we're not quite sure. We're hopeful nobody was injured in that fire. At this point, if nobody in the house has been injured, the big concern is going to be firefighters. You can see that the flames were really whipping out of there. There is a massive amount of smoke coming from that home. So that live picture that we've showed you a couple of times could indeed be that. And again, here you see the firefighters, and we are going to continue to work with the firefighters to make sure that they stay safe so we can report to you what exactly they are dealing with here. We'll have a complete report on this coming up on 19 News beginning at 3 o'clock in about 2 hours and 45 minutes. And we'll continue to follow this fire that is still burning, as we understand. We do have a crew on the scene. We've had our crew come out of the cold themselves. They are inside of a car making sure that they get warm as well. Unfortunately, and again, I know I've mentioned this a couple times, those firefighters do not have that ability to just come in out of the cold. They continue to do their job. So again, we'll have the very latest for you coming up. We'll break back in if we feel the need to. Also in about 2 hours and 45 minutes, we'll be on the air live with our 3.5 hours of live local news. That's going to do it for now. I'm Brian Duffy. Thanks for joining us from the 19 News Digital Studios.
19 News is everywhere. Download our CTV apps and follow us on social media